there, and welcome to a very special edition of Marilyn and Company. We have very special guests with us throughout the show today. Of course, coming up in June, it's the big Juneteenth celebration all around the country as we commemorate the ending of slavery. It's a lot of activities planned right here in Shelbyville and Bedford County. My first guest is the lovely Gaunt. She is with, of course, the Gilliam Resource Center right here in Shelbyville. I want to welcome you to the show.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Yes, always good to see you, always pleasant, smiling and such. And I want to talk more about the Gilliam House and that facility and its actual mission. What would you say?
The Gilliam Historical Resource Center is actually a house. It is a house that a man named James Gilliam actually built back in 1800s.
Yes.
And what is unique about it is that it is a stone masonry building. And if you think about all the storms and the tornadoes that have come through that period of time, there's not a crack in the frame portion of that house. Yeah. It has stood the test. And our mission is to bring people there on tours to tell them about Mr. James Gilliam. Yes. He's history himself. And then how he was a self-taught individual who just watching other people do this masonry work. And kind of an added part to that is that he learned to play the piano. And he learned that he would beat chisel the rocks with a beat.
Yes.
But he was told to stay away from the sites when they were doing the work, but he just had something about him just drove him to that masonry work.
Right.
And he taught himself how to do it. And he did this all the way over into his 70s.
Wow.
And we want the children to know that whatever it is, no matter how or who tried to deter you, if that's your passion, you stay with it.
Yeah.
Just as he did. And it's very educational, and I wish that we still have some individuals that would want to go into stone masonry. But the main thing of it is whatever your passion is, stay with it.
Stick to it.
Our mission there is to also educate, also encourage young people as they're talking, and also let them know it's kind of set, we tried to recreate the 1800s. So we are able to show them a little taste of what the living was, what the house looked like at that time, and all. And that is our mission. And we're constantly trying to have programs in the community to bring the whole community to be involved with it.
Absolutely. Very good. You mentioned tours. Now, these tours, are they ongoing? I know we do have a lot of tourists coming through.
We are working on that. Right now with it, we're kind of in a location that for a while, I don't think it's really safe for one person to be there all the time.
Right.
Many of our members, our senior members, don't have a lot of men that are involved right now. And so we would take reservations if someone called and be there to do the tours. But one of the handicaps is that we don't have someone there on site to do tours specifically Monday through Fridays or Monday through Saturdays.
Absolutely. You are co-sponsoring, and I do mean the Gilliam Resource Center is co-sponsoring with the Rosenwald facility, the recreation center there, for this big special day in June. It's the third Saturday in June for Juneteenth. I want to hear more about this, how you're co-sponsoring and taking part in it.
Great that you asked that question. We came together, we're not that far apart, and we came together to talk about it. The co-sponsor, who is Rose Peacock, and I will let her tell more about the Rosenwald. She actually called me and said, I think with this being Juneteenth and the first year after the big proclamation signed by President Joe Biden for it to become a national holiday, that we would do something big. And so we started talking, and we got our heads together and talked with the mayor and found key people to help us do it, and it's coming together wonderful.
Yes, and joining together like this, it makes it even more stronger. So
it does.
We're going to look forward to this day, and again, we're going to talk to Rose Peacock in just a matter of moment on her side of things coming up. I know you're a go-getter, and it's a lot of people that's working together to put this on. can't wait for this day. So
We can't wait either.
yeah, we always appreciate seeing you, as I said before, and thank you for taking part in this. I know it's going to be a big success.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Joanne Gaunt, she is part of the Gilliam Resource Center, joining together with the Rosenwald Recreation Center for this big day, third Saturday in June. It's the big Juneteenth right here in Shelbyville and Bedford County. Stay with us. We'll return with Rose Peacock, and later on, it's Mr. Terry Looper on the show. Stay with us on Marilyn and Company. Okay. Take it enough.
Long Beach, get ready for Juneteenth. Commemorating the end of slavery in the United States, today Juneteenth celebrates freedom and equal rights for all. The Juneteenth celebration and family barbecue kicks off on June the 16th at Martin Luther King Jr. Park from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. This free event features local choirs and dancers, a children's area, healthcare and information booths, and the second annual softball game. Come out to celebrate American history and heritage at the Juneteenth Celebration and Family Barbecue. For more information, visit longbeach.gov.
Back here on Marilyn and Company, as promised, Rose Peacock. She is with the Rosenwald Recreation Center right here in beautiful downtown Shelbyville. Welcome you to the show.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Yes, always good to see you. Very
as well.
pleasant as well, like Miss Joanne, I told her. But I want to talk about the Rosenwald Recreation Center. You guys have gone through several phases and that type of thing to acquire that, and you're getting it ready. I'm sure you're laying foundation and such. What's the mission for the Rosenwald Center?
Our mission is to serve the local community and surrounding communities with helping with education, and I'd like to ditto what Joanne said. For her mission, we're about doing the same thing.
Yeah.
We're in our infancy. We just took possession of the building on July of last year.
Yes.
So we're getting things together.
Yeah.
We're not quite as established as we'd like to be right now, but we're working on that.
Right, exactly. I know it's been a long road, but
Yes, it has.
congratulations on that accomplishment as we come up on 1 year, as you say, around July.
Yeah.
As I told Ms. Joanne, joining together these two forces, the Gilliam Resource Center and the Rosenwald, it makes things so much stronger and such, and I see a beautiful celebration coming on the third Saturday in June, which is Juneteenth, and want to talk more about the parade. That's going to start around 9:30 that morning?
Yes.
And that type
Lineup
of
will
thing?
begin at 9 o'clock, and we will proceed with the parade at 9:30 a.m. promptly.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay. Tell me a little bit more about the parade. I know it's a lot of entries there, the Grand Marshal and that type of thing.
The Grand Marshal will be Mayor Chad Graham.
Okay.
And we have entries coming in still.
Okay.
It's not too late.
Okay.
You can still fill in a form, entry form, until the 10th of June.
Very good.
We'll be glad to have you. We're trying to encourage the businesses, if they want to advertise their business,
Yeah.
just get in touch with
Yeah.
me. You can see that on the form there
Yes.
that you have in front of you. Or you can get in touch with Joanne Gaunt.
Yes.
We'll be glad to see that you get entered into the parade.
Yes, looking for vendors, artists, that type of thing, everything to just make a great day on the square, including the parade.
Right.
And we do have a lot of talented people here in Shelbyville and Bedford County, so shouldn't have any problem with that. So I think it's going to be a great day. I want to mention that T-shirt you have on, the big Juneteenth celebration, very nice. Those T-shirts going to be available, by the way.
They will be available
Okay.
on the day of the event.
Yes.
They will be there, and if we don't have your size, you want to order one, we will make sure that you get a T-shirt.
Yes, absolutely. This is going to be a day of celebration, the third Saturday in June. Of course, that parade lineup at 9, promptly starting at 9:30. There's an award ceremony, I understand. That's coming up at 1 o'clock that day. Coloring page posters, essay contest, so
Yes.
something in it for just about everybody.
Something for everyone.
Yes.
The youth, the young, and the young at heart.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being a part of the show. Do want to mention individuals can go online, bcjuneteenth.com, for more details there.
correct.
Okay, and of course Facebook, BC June 19, and phone number 931 231-580-9696 for more details. These two forces have joined together, and of course a lot of people taking part in getting it all together, including the very wonderful Commissioner Sylvia Pinson. She's riding all around the country, trying to do things all the time as well, and sharing her time and that type of thing. We're going to talk with Terry Looper on more of this celebration in just a moment.
Long Beach, get ready for Juneteenth. Commemorating the end of slavery in the United States, today Juneteenth celebrates freedom and equal rights for all. The Juneteenth celebration and family barbecue kicks off on June the 16th at Martin Luther King Jr. Park from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. This free event features local choirs and dancers, a children's area, healthcare and information booths, and the second annual softball game. Come out to celebrate American history and heritage at the Juneteenth celebration and family barbecue. For more information, visit longbeach.gov.
Marilyn and Company returns as promised. Terry Looper is with us on this particular segment. We're talking about a day of freedom. It is Juneteenth right here in Shelbyville and Bedford County, a very special piece of this entire puzzle, bringing together girls and boys, youth of the community, with the M&M Sports Clinic in conjunction with everything else going on. This is just a beautiful thing, Coach Looper. So tell us about that. First of all, I love the name, the M&M, that stands for?
Yes, we named it after Coach Massengale and Coach Martin.
Yes.
You know, they were such instrumental in our community.
Yes.
Role models, mentors to me. So we named this clinic in their honor.
Absolutely.
And it's for grades 3 through 6, boys and girls. It's a football, basketball clinic.
Very good.
And we have the high school football coaches from Central that will be doing the football. The girls basketball from Central will be doing the basketball, and the boys basketball from Cascade. Basketball coach from Cascade will be doing some fundamental drills with the kids.
Yes, absolutely.
And we're doing it at Thomas School. We'll go from 10 to 12. And we'll try to bus some kids over if we have to, or some of them can go on to meet us over there. But we'll be there from 10 to 12 doing those drills. Last year, also part of it, we'll be doing some Bedford County history from Bedford County Training School. We had Professor Abernathy there last year, who gave some history. Also, he was a member of one of those teams that went 77-0.
Yes.
Which is amazing.
Yes.
You know, that's rich history. And this year also we'll be sharing the history of Juneteenth.
Yeah.
So we have segments where we'll be teaching those things at the clinic also.
Yeah, it's amazing, as I've mentioned throughout the show, the entities that have come together, and you're instigating sports involving the youth and that type of thing. It's phenomenal. This is going to be a great day in Shelbyville and Bedford County. Are the youth excited? Are you getting a lot of participation or that type of thing, willingness for the kids to come in and participate?
I've been out to the schools and passed out flyers, and we've passed out flyers wherever. We just hope that they'll come out.
Yes.
And we think they will.
Yes.
Like I said, we'll have transportation from the square over to Thomas and back. So we're really looking forward to a big day.
Do they have to sign up or get in touch?
They can register with me. The information is here on the flyer.
Yes.
And they can call me if you'll post that information.
Absolutely.
On there, she would appreciate it.
Absolutely.
They can call me to pre-register for the event.
703-1709 for that. And of course, we've been talking about the website, bcjuneteenth.com. Many ways you'll see on the screen that individuals can get in touch with you or Sylvia, Miss Joanne, and of course Rose. So again, it's going to be a great thing. We commend you for doing this and taking part and taking time with our youth of Shelbyville and Bedford County.
Excited.
Yes, I can see it just growing each year, getting bigger and better. So good for you. Thank you so much. It's the Massengale and Martin Sports Clinic. Love that. And it's absolutely free, no charge at all.
Exactly.
Okay. Continue watching for those numbers and information on the screen. You can get in touch with these fine folks. I do want to say thank you to all the guests on Marilyn and Company, Mrs. Joanne Gaunt, Mrs. Rose Peacock, and of course Mr. Terry Looper, and of course Sylvia Pinson. Commissioner Sylvia has been wonderful in instrumenting and getting all of this together for today's show, and in the middle of it all, including the entire day for Juneteenth. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching Marilyn and Company. And that's another segment. Looking forward to seeing you again next time.
Thank you, Marilyn.